Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Tazayar, and I'm here at the plantation. I want to do a quick lesson on my lunch break regarding prophecy. How we must always occupy in prophecy. We must always keep our mind and our spirit ready for the coming prophecies and the coming calamities that are going to affect every one of us. And I want to read some precepts in the book of Luke, because you know they has some powerful precepts in this chapter. So we're going to start with the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 7. We'll go 7 to 19. These are the disciples talking to Yahushua and Yahushua responding. So let's do Luke 21 and 7. It reads, "And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them." So clearly there's a lot of confusion here in Babylon the Great. I truly believe in my spirit that Great Millstone has the 100% truth, and those are the prophets that I follow and listen to. But there's like all these other Israelite camps that are sellouts, right? They sold out and they're teaching confusion and they're teaching the wrong doctrine. And we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Those new brothers that are coming in the truth. Be careful who you listen to and be careful who you follow. Verse 9, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by." And clearly, right, the whole world is at war, and it's only going to escalate to that great World War III. But we have to strengthen our spirit. That's why we constantly have to have our nose in these scriptures to strengthen our spirit and be rooted in this faith, because we're going to quickly approach some very trying times, and it's serious. You know, the majority of our people are like in a trance. They have no idea. They're out of touch with reality, and we're truly blessed. Those of us that have eyes to see and ears to hear, we're truly blessed to have this understanding, because it's going to help us endure to the end. Verse 10, "Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven." And clearly all those things are happening all over the planet, all over the earth. And even great signs from heaven. You know, the eclipses, all the chariots, the beautiful sightings, you know, all the chariots, they're here, they're amongst us, the angels, you know, watching over us. Verse 12, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you, and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake." And that's some of us, not all of us, but some of us are going to have to go through the, you know, we're all going through the fire, but some of us, we're going to have different trials. There's a lot. The Most High has a story, a lot written for every single one of us, of the hopeful elect. And the ones that are destined to go into prison, concentration camps, you really got to have faith, because that's some serious shit. You know, you're going to be amongst killers. You're going to be amongst the worst of the worst, so to speak. And you got to, I always meditate in my mind, you know, me being a young Issacharite man, I grew up watching prison movies, and obviously once you're in prison, you got to join a gang. And I always meditate like, damn, if I go into prison, do I have to join the gang? But in my spirit, fuck that. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has you. You don't have to join the gang. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai will have your back if you keep the faith strong, and who knows, you get spiritual power in there, and the fucking gang members will have your back. You know, they'll be following you like, oh shit, you know? This man truly is a man of the Lord. So you never know. Have no fear, brothers. Have no fear. You never know. We're clearly, some of us are going to get spiritual power. So, and even in, I forget which book it is, but I believe it was the Apostle Paul or Peter. One of those two was in prison, and the angel released him out of prison and told him to go prophesy. So the same can happen to us. We get sent into prison, a couple days, couple months, but what if an angel of the Lord sets us free, delivers us? So we have to keep that faith strong, no matter what comes our way. 13, verse 13. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So we're going to be able to, Most High is going to give us the spirit to know what to say, how to move, how to endure, you know, strengthen our spirit. And it's a beautiful thing. It gives us hope. Because if you don't have this faith, it's fucking terrifying, right? You hear the prophets speak, America's going to be destroyed. Jacob's trouble, lawlessness, chaos. Someone that doesn't have this faith, it's terrifying. They go into denial. I know a lot of people that they're aware of it, but they choose, like, put the blindfolds on. Yeah, denial, that's what it is. Out of touch with reality. But pretty soon, reality is going to slap him in the face. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is coming with great wrath, because we live in a godless kingdom, godless society, the Roman Empire, all over again. Verse 16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. So that's a heavy verse right there, because yeah, family. I mean, quick testimony. Me, I grew up in, you know, the curses, right? No father, grew up without a father. Broken family. My family is a bunch of narcissists. They only care about themselves. It was never a unit. You know, that's what Esau wants, right? Destroy the family unit. So I had to fend for myself growing up, and I learned how to move. I learned how to survive. And I'm completely detached from my family. And I know I don't wish death upon anybody, but like, realistically speaking, they're gonna take the chip, you know? They're worldly people. This is their rest, this is their kingdom. And your so-called family members are gonna turn you in. If you're in this faith, your so-called family members are gonna fucking turn you in. Betray you, because they're gonna be starving. They're gonna want those rations, whatever Esau offers them to turn you in for your head, you know? So you gotta be careful with these worldly friends and even your so-called family members. Your only family you have is the brothers in this truth, the brothers in spirit, hopeful elect. And some of you should be caused to put to death. Yeah, some of us are gonna have to be put to death. But death is really just a transition, because boom, they cut your head off. You're gonna meet Yahweh Shai in the clouds in an instant. So it really is no death. It's an honor. And if that's your lot, embrace it. Because the ones that die in Hamashiach are gonna be risen up first. So whichever way this plays out, it's your lot. And the simple fact that you have this truth is already a blessing, no matter what you go through. Verse 17. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. You should be hated. They're pretty soon going to demonize the Israelites. with this AI, they could make it seem like one of the apostles or elders did some shit they didn't, try to deceive the elect. But if it were possible, we would be deceived. But through the Spirit, we're not going to be deceived. We're going to use discernment and know we're aware of Satan's devices, and we're going to remain rooted and strong. And that's a good thing. Being hated, you don't want to be like the world likes its own. You don't want to be liked. You want to be hated, because Yahushua was hated. You know, we're gonna have to go through what Yahushua went through. We have to. It's a rite of passage, man. You know, suffer for righteousness. Verse 18. But there shall not an hair of your head perish. So yeah, some of us will be put to death. Some of us will be sent to prison, but also some of us are going to escape. A lot of us are going to escape. We're going to be covered, you know? And that's another thing to look forward to. Obviously, none of us want to go to prison. None of us want to be put to death. But it is what it is, you know? The ones that escaped that, you're also going to be tried in a different form, in the wilderness. Verse 19, this is the last one I'm going to read. In your patience possess ye your souls. So if we endure to the end, Lord willing we do, we'll be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. Eternal glory, like the ones that die on this side, the ones that don't get it, they take the chip, they get destroyed by the missiles. Yeah, they're going to receive mercy eventually in the kingdom, but there's going to be rank. Those of us that endure to the end, we're going to be there with Yahushua, you know, and obviously not on his level, but the 144,000 will be ruling with them, and then the great multitude. Every one of us is special. Every one of the hopeful elect is special in their own way. And yeah, man, that's when I'm at the plantation, when I'm at work, this is the company I work for, you know, bullshit, whatever. But I'm always meditating in these scriptures. I'm completely detached from this world. And Lord willing, he doesn't take the spirit from me, because there's nothing left here for us. So hopefully this lesson has been edifying. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Qudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect. On to the next. Shalom.